This might come off as kind of a rant maybe, but oh well, we'll go ahead with it. Hi there, Coach Sage of SageLearning.com here with kind of a rant, I guess, on what we've seen basically in the last 10-15 years across the interwebs is a lot of information being spread really quickly, which is great. It's allowed me to connect with you guys all around the world. People could share information, inspiration, informative content, things like that, but also just the spread of maybe bad information and things that are, people that have good intentions who want to promote stuff out there, but it's not healthy, or it's not a good practice, or it's these kind of like hacks. I don't like the word hack, shortcuts to trying to achieve something, whether it's running a marathon as fast as possible or they're trying to promote or sell a product. So, I don't want to come off in this as a hypocrite. Obviously I've preached advice on, plant-based lifestyle, nutrition, diet, and I'm not a medical doctor, registered dietitian, didn't even major in nutrition. I did take chem and bio at the college level, but a lot of it's through lay study, and I try to practice what I preach, but I don't always do that. And the same thing with athletics and coaching. So I think basically what it comes down to is question the source of your information, and I like to try to be scientific, I think, in my mind, and look at the science, the research, the studies. And this doesn't just apply to nutrition and diet. It could be running, training, of course, and all these other things that I'm not even involved in. But the point is, look at the bias. We're all personally biased. I'm personally biased with how I grew up, but also in my experiences as a runner, doing any surface, any distance, coaching myself, getting too biased, getting a great outside perspective from Coach Sandy, who's read a lot of books, coached a lot of people to, sub 3-hour marathons, Boston qualifiers, Western States 100 qualifiers, things like that. It's great to always be bouncing ideas around, but be leery, be cautious. At this day and age, you see a lot of promotions out there, and other people that, what are they trying to promote? Are they trying to promote a business, a sponsor, direct traffic to their website? Obviously we promote our training plans at SageLearning.com. I promote trying to grow my social media channels. It's part of the business. It's part of what I do. But I try to be as straightforward and honest with you guys. And this YouTube channel is a very small operation. It's basically just me and Sandy. Sandy helping film. Sandy has her own channel, Running Wild to Believe. Link to it in the description below. But it's just us doing these videos and editing, and the blogging on the website and the training plans and everything, the coaching. It's a real small operation here. We don't have this huge budget, and maybe you see other operations where there's a bunch of people and they got the sponsored Instagram posts and they're throwing thousands of dollars into advertising and promotions, and you have to question, what are they selling? Is it effective? Maybe it is. Maybe it's a great product. What kind of following? They're buying Twitter followers, things like that. So just be leery, is what I'm saying. And there's no hacks or real shortcuts to long-term continued success in a sport like distance running. I'm going to tell you there from 20 years of experience in the sport. That's how it is. And I think it's great that we have this online social media and community to share different areas that we run, different races, information, things on training. That's what I hope to get out of this. And I don't mean to, throw all these, I'm not going to ever be like, clickbaity. I do tamper with thumbnails on here, but I don't try to be really clickbaity or misleading with information on here. And call me out if you think I am. I'm always free to hear your comments and love hearing back from you guys. So yeah, I guess what I'm just saying basically is be leery with information out there. Take people's advice with a grain of salt, including mine, and look at their experience. Do they practice what they preach? Have they if they're giving you advice about running a 50-mile race, have they run a 50-mile race? Have they run 100 miles? Or have they towed the starting line at the New York City Marathon or the Boston Marathon? What level have they run at? What level have they coached at or guided other runners at? And just from my brief experience, I've interacted with a lot of people that have just started running. When I worked for minimum wage in retail shoe stores with 4 years of experience selling shoes to all levels of runners, people just getting into sport, 4-hour marathoners, all the way to the more elite, and training with guys that are much faster than me and qualified for the Olympic trials, and a lot of 3-hour, sub 3-hour marathon runners. Talked to a lot of trail mountain ultra runners as well. But yeah, you're always learning new things, and you always have to be open to new things, and I try not to be too stubborn in my approach, even though sometimes it probably appears that I am, and just to be real and honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna blatantly plug my sponsors, and I'll just tell you, boom, there's a sponsor plug, boom, check out our website. Don't try to hide it, don't try to sugarcoat it. That's not the way I do marketing. Just try to be real blunt and direct. And at the end of the day, I really need to thank you for your support and your following, the Patreon supporters, everyone that buys products from my sponsors, everyone that's involved with the positive energy we get in the distance running community, whether you do mountain ultra trail running or road marathons, any surface, any distance like me. I gotta thank you from the bottom of my heart, because if it wasn't for your following and liking these videos, subscribing, following me on social media, I'd be out of a job. So really appreciate it. Hope your running's going well. It's always great to hear from you guys. End of rant here. Definitely you can subscribe for more videos like this. I promise we'll get back to more direct running related content, vlogs, things like that. Training for the Boston Marathon, stuff you guys want to hear about. Be sure to vote up and subscribe. Thumbs up. Thanks so much, guys. Hope your running's going well, and stay tuned for more Sage Running videos.